age of 40, everyone has a past. How could they not? I divorced my first husband just 3 years after we were married. We turned out to be very different people. Even our son Vladik didn't help us save our marriage. Then I started dating a man whose wife died, but who had a 3-year-old daughter. When I met the little girl, I immediately fell in love with her. Vika got on well with my Vladik. Victor and I decided to get married. We lived very well. 10 years passed like that. Then we got divorced. I decided not to get married again. Time passed. I dated men, but as soon as they wanted to marry me, we broke up. It was always me who initiated the breakups. I decided to just live my life to my satisfaction. And then my current husband came into my life. We worked together. At the time of our acquaintance, he had no children. We worked together for 3 whole years. At first we were just colleagues, then we became friends. I never thought that there would be an affair between us. But life is an unpredictable thing. I saw that Andrew was very unhappy in his marriage. One day he shared with me the thought that it was high time for him to get a divorce. He could no longer live with his wife. His wife was very controlling, and after work he would immediately go home to avoid another scandal. He was terribly tired of living like this. He was determined to get a divorce. There was only one difficulty: the apartment was bought with a mortgage. Andrew was married for only 3 years. I don't even know how it happened, but I became Andre's mistress. I was sure that he would never divorce his wife, and my freedom was not threatened. Although Andrew kept telling me that he would surely divorce his wife. But I did not believe him. But Andrew turned out to be very principled and very decent. He soon told his wife that he wanted to divorce her. But she, like me, did not believe him. She shouldn't have. He wasn't kidding. His wife didn't even try to win Andrew back. Andre had a hard character, but if you handled him right, he was a wonderful person. In the years we worked together, we got to know each other very well. Until the time when Andrew and his wife divorced, I did not even take our relationship seriously. But Andrew did divorce his wife. And when Andrew asked me to live together, I didn't even know what to say. I refused to move as much as I could. I fought tooth and nail to defend my freedom. I constantly told Andrew that we were free people. Anyway, in the end, we started living together. Everything was normal. But the only thing that really spoiled our lives was my husband's ex-wife. She was constantly visiting my page on social networks. At first she made new pages, but I quickly tracked her down and blocked her. She did not calm down and made new pages for herself. Andre's ex-wife accused me of destroying their marriage and stealing her beloved husband away from her. I answered her a couple of times. I wrote that it was both of them to blame for their marriage breaking up, but that I wasn't to blame at all. But the woman chose to stick to her opinion. What could I do about it? Nothing. Then I gave birth to Andre's son. When his first wife found out, she started cursing our child. I didn't react at all. I nurtured myself with the hope that she'd soon get tired of it all, and she'd calm down. Maybe she would find herself a husband. But the woman was very stubborn, and she refused to give up and admit that it was all her own fault. I don't block the page anymore. I don't think it's necessary to do so. It seems to me that this behavior first of all humiliates her herself. When she started calling me names, and calling me an old woman, I just felt sorry for her. Why can she not understand a simple truth? Everyone is to blame for their own misfortunes. It seems to me that this woman has already become somewhat inadequate. I would not be surprised if one day she even came to our house. How can you not love and respect yourself to look after your ex-husband like that? I think such behavior is abnormal and unworthy of a woman.